Morning, selamat pagi. So we're still here in Cyberjaya in like fancy town, right? But we do want to eat a traditional breakfast today, like we basically eat every day. One of the mostly eaten breakfast in Malaysia is Roti Canai, which is basically its origins in India, where they call it a paratha or a parota, depends on the region. Oh. Alrighty. Chinese family eating roti canai. See, this is like a nasi kandar place, a Mamak place. Assalamu alaikum. Where they have all kinds of food. So now it's morning, so it's quite early, and it's it's not so many people yet. I see. That's how he makes the roti canai. The paratha in India they call it paratha. Here they call it Roti Canai, but this is how you see why it's more fluffier, because they swing it more, you know. Like in India, it's different, a little bit different, right? Yeah. See, he flattens it, and he takes it and he swings it, you know. That is why the fluffy, oily taste comes into the subject. Excuse me? Yeah. See, this is how they make a roti telur, which is a paratha with egg. So he swings it and he puts in egg and he fries it, of course. That is how they fry it on a hot platter. Alright, of course. We can't wait for our roti canai, our parathas, right? How about it? So we basically flew all the way from India to Malaysia to taste the differences in Roti Canai and Paratha, right? Oh yeah, that's the name of the restaurant Nasi Kandar Shaftesbury. Shaftesbury is where we're staying. It's good to be back in these Mamak stalls, how they call it here, these Indian-run restaurants, right? I'm quite excited actually. I always like the Indian food in Malaysia. You know, it's a little bit different than in India, where it's also great, of course, but here it's just, you know, it's the differences, the little differences. It's very similar food, but differences. Of course, here there's mainly South Indian foods. Righty, our food arrived. Guys, it is, our rotis have arrived. They're still piping hot. Dig in. You know, these things, they look very similar. So the Malaysian parathas, basically, the folded flatbread that originates in India and have come, you know, to a different kind of, adaptation and evolution, if you will, in Malaysia. Let's dig in. You know, take a piece with your hand, rip it off, and then dip it in let's say, the dal. There's different kinds of sauces. There's mostly a dal, a sambar, and some kind of a curry. In this case, probably chicken curry. Yeah, and just try it. I'm liking it. Now let's try to eat. Try some part of the chicken curry gravy, you know, the chicken gravy, whatever you want to call it. I'm liking it. Oh, very good. It's actually quite spicy, this one. Very spicy. I'm surprised how spicy. Anyway, and this would be the sambal, right? Let's try this. It's good and has some fish aftertaste. So this is like, I think this is very Malaysian. You know, they like their fish, their anchovy type of fish, and You know, they like it in their nasi lemak, for example, on top, and some of them, yeah, also land in that sauce, which is, you know, up to you if you like it or not. Really, I'm best with the old dal, you know, the lentil gravy, lentil curry, I call it. Yeah. Oh yeah. About the kids, you do like it, right?
Yes.
Yes, you do, huh? See, also he goes for the dal mainly, and yeah, and digs it. Alrighty, the wifey's also into the old dal, which seems to be the most preferable one for all of us, right? Yeah, good, eh? It's very, so how is that? What's the difference between here and India? It's very similar, but it is different. So is it more fluffy, or what do you say?
I don't know. Maybe it's more fluffy here. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they swing it more. They get more air in it, and there might be also a bit more oily here. But it mainly is lighter. It's more fluffy in general. Yeah, I would say. How is it good? Is it good? Is it like in India, or is it different? It's a bit different, right? Yeah. But you like it. That's the main thing. See if the baby likes it. Yeah? Do you want to try a little bit? Hey, yes. Water against Roti Canai, or you should be eating with your right hand. But since you're so young, you know, we give a blind eye, right? Is it good? I think it is, huh? So see, the baby is eating Roti Canai for the first time, and he seems to quite like it. Well, you've had paratha before, right? The whole thing comes with a tarik, which is the pull. The tarik means a pulled tea, because I don't have it on tape actually. When they pour it, they will go back and, you know, like kind of like pull it. It's basically a chai, a black tea with sugar, and actually with condensed milk. That is why the taste is, you know, quite a bit different to, you know, anywhere actually. Or also like to quite a bit different to India, where it also originates. But good, either way, very good. Time for part 2 of the breakfast, the roti telur, which is basically, that's what they call it here, basically a roti cooked or fried with an egg, you know, just, you know, as I showed you, right? So let's go for that. Let's try that. You know, basically eating the same manner, you know. Take with your right hand, take a piece of it, and dunk it into the dal or into the gravy. Right? It's more soft, like when it comes with an egg, you know. It's kind of like, I've never seen this kind of food in India, so this roti telur is very original in Malaysia. Very good. All right, try some of the curry gravy. It's very good. Very good. I'm liking it. Wifey takes a little bit of roti telur, egg roti, with the old dal, of course. How was that? Actually, it's the first time you've had it ever, right?
Completely different.
It is completely different, huh? It's more soft, more fluffy, maybe.
Taste is different.
Taste is very different. Yeah, of course. They added an egg, you're right. Well, they add an egg, you know. It's a very different taste. Ah, those are skills, dude. Huh? Boy, some more roti, you know. I think he's dropped a few pieces. All right, give him some more. Ah, here you go. He's fixated on the camera, actually. He's a typical YouTube star born. A born YouTube star. Very much unlike the father. Silly had to get into it first, right? Still have to. But of course, kids are our future, right? Alrighty. Here's the last man standing. The last boy standing.
Eating all the leftovers.
Yes, yes, yes. What a greedy thing. And get greedy like this. Alrighty, guys. So that was a perfect breakfast, I would say. And yeah, what's it called? It's called the Sheffield Nasi Kandar or something like this. And yeah, it was amazing. Like absolutely mind-blowing. Yeah, it has its own spirit, you know. Originally from India, you know, brought all over by the British Raj, like by workers coming from India with the British Raj and bringing the original recipe, and then here slightly changing it. Interesting is here this is a Mamak, yeah, like the Indian restaurant of Malaysia. They do it their way, and they're also Malaysians, the Malay people. The Malay people do have another version, so we'll try this once we're, you know, in the east or in the north, and see the differences there. As it was amazing and it was good, and I always loved it, and I always will. So we'll be carrying on with our day with this breakfast with champions, and you know, see what it brings, what the day will bring, the week, the months, and the next 3 months during which we are here in Malaysia. Bye bye, guys. Selamat tinggal. You want to say goodbye to my friends?
Bye bye.
Bye bye.